Hello everyone, welcome back to the Deranged Reader. So we have lost a deranged fan, so hopefully he or she will come back and watch my videos. Before I begin, I want to show you guys my new Kindle Paperwhite 12th Gen. I absolutely love this device. I love it mostly because it works, but it's so pretty in its black case. However, I'm going to warn you guys, the sleeper case, because it's not made by Amazon, it causes me to lose battery power. So what I have to actually do is I actually have to turn it completely off and leave it completely off. Don't put the cover on top of it so that I don't lose battery power. Alright, so in this one, I finished reading the third story in the the Asylum Chronicles. And the third one really broke me. I just sobbed because I felt so bad for Bucket. So Bucket is the third inmate for the criminally insane. She was sent there because of the outcome of her trial. She was found by a nature preserver or nature photographer next to the body of her father. Her father was a pile of garbage. He was known as the cleaner. Him and his crew would break into people's homes. He would rape women that were in there. And he was married to a woman who gave him a daughter. And at first you just assume that her father is locking her in a room to protect her from these men. But in fact, he is saving her up so that when she reaches a certain age, that his friends can rape her. He also rapes her as well, but he does it in a way where she does not realize that she's being violated. She gave birth to a total of 7 children. Her 7th child, who he killed in front of her, opened her eyes to what kind of man he actually was, and she basically took out the garbage. I do not feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for the fact that all of her babies most likely had his genetic makeup. All of this went into his file, because he had a file, I mean, yeah, he was a sack of shit. It was a story of closure and of hope that when she died, that her babies would be there waiting on her. I broke down in tears over this story. And this is a story that Jack will never sell to charity. Maybe to a rape crisis charity, but not to a charity that the other 2 stories are going to be sold to. She was a rape victim. She was a victim of incest. She was a victim of sick men who saw her as a sex object instead of a person. And at the end of the day, we don't feel sorry for the father. We don't feel sorry for the men that died at her hands. It was actually a woman who introduced her to the idea of killing these men with poison, because apparently she saw something that she did not like and thought it was better for this girl, to kill these men. They all died at the hands of her rabbit stew. And I think also another reason that her father did not turn her in to the police for killing his buddies is that he wanted her all to himself. He did not want to, he was tired of sharing her with these guys, and he wanted her all to himself. How many more children would she have popped out by him if he had not been dumb enough to kill his granddaughter? No idea. No idea at all. She was unschooled. She knew how to read. She knew how to write. But she did not have any kind of formal education. And that also could have a double meaning as well. Anyways, this is the first story that I absolutely did not feel sorry for the victims. I felt sorry for her. She is a victim of people's sick depravity and what they like to do to women. Alright, so the next one is The Nanny. It is the final one, and I will be reading that one today, but I will upload it tomorrow. And so if you hear the word Happy Thursday, well, you're getting it on Thursday. Alrighty, that is my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to end this on one more note. Once I am done reading the Nanny story, I will do a full review of the Asylum stories, and I probably will pick up another one of the books. Probably, sorry, I got ants all over the place for some really just... It's warm out. They're coming back. Anyways, that is my video, and I'll see you guys next time.